Hello everyone, I'm Subui from Alamkul. Okay, so in the last two videos, we have discussed about the polynomial. Okay, in the first video, we have already discussed about the basics of polynomial, what is polynomial and all. Okay, in the second video, we have discussed about the types of the classification of the polynomial. Okay, so if you have not watched them till now, just go and watch them. Okay, now today in this video, we are going to discuss about the zeros of the polynomial. Okay, what are the zeros of the polynomial? How can we find out the zero of a polynomial? Okay, now from this section you will generally get 2 marks question to find out the zeros of the polynomial, or which type of question you will be getting here we will be discussing here. Okay, now before telling you about the zeros of the polynomial, let's see what is the value of the polynomial. You should know what is a value of the polynomial. Now, as you can see on my screen, I have already mentioned the definition, but let's understand what is the value of the polynomial. Okay, the value of a polynomial, px, okay, for a given for the variable. Okay, for the given value of the variable, what is the value of the polynomial? For example, your polynomial we are expressing at px. Okay, this is a polynomial. Okay, some given polynomial. Now if you are going to put the value of x is equal to a in this polynomial, that at x is equal to a, what value you are getting of this polynomial, that is called the value of the polynomial. Okay, now for its let's take a proper example here with a polynomial and understand how can we find out the value of a polynomial. Okay, let me write a proper example here. Example. Okay, so let's see here. As you know that px is the way to represent a polynomial. Okay, since I'm writing in the variable x, so I'm writing px. If I will be writing it in y variable, so it will be py. Okay, so I'm mentioning the polynomial 5x cubed minus 2x squared plus 3x minus 2. This is a polynomial. Okay, now I am going to find out the value of this polynomial at x is equal to 1. Okay, what will be the value of this polynomial? So let's put the value here. Instead of x, we are going to put 1 in this. 5, 1 cube minus 2, 1 squared plus 3, 1 minus 2. So it will give you 5 minus 2 plus 3 minus 2. Okay, so what you are going to get? So you can see here the value that you are getting here is 4. Okay, so that is the value of the polynomial. So px is equal to 4 at x is equal to 1. Okay, so this is the value of px is equal to 4 is the value of the polynomial at x is equal to 1. Okay, now let's understand what is the zero of the polynomial. Zero of the polynomial means the value of x for which the complete value of the polynomial becomes 0. Okay, that value of x for which the value of the polynomial becomes 0. Okay, you can see a definition here as mentioned here. Zero of a polynomial px is a number alpha such that p alpha is equal to 0. 0 of the polynomial is called the root of the polynomial. Okay, px is equal to 0. Now let's take, you can see here example. Okay, px is equal to 5x plus 7. Let's take this example and I'll tell you how to find out the 0 of the polynomial. Okay, px is equal to 5x plus 7. Now, as I told you, the value of x for which the complete value of a polynomial becomes 0. So we are going to put px is equal to 0. So that means 5x plus 7 is equal to 0. So you'll find out the value of x is equal to minus 7 by 5. So this is the value of x for which this is the 0 for this is how we can find out the 0 of the polynomial. This is the value of x for which this polynomial value is going to become 0. Okay, now let's take an example here. Now, in the 0 of the polynomial, you can get 3 types of question. Okay, first one, as we have find out here, find out the 0 of the polynomial. Okay, what will be the 0 of the polynomial? The polynomial will be given to you. Okay, you are going to equate it to 0 and find out the value of x for which the whole expression is going to give you 0. Okay, the next type of question that you can get here is to check, to verify that the given number are the zeros of the polynomial or not. Okay. Now the third type of question that you will see here is it will be mentioned that this number is the zero of the polynomial, and in the given polynomial you can find a variable, a x term, a missing term. Okay, it will be represented generally by x, and you need to find out the value of x. Okay, so you already know the value of x, and you need to equate it to 0 and then find out the value of that x. Okay, now let's see what type of questions I have already mentioned. Find the zero of the polynomial 2x plus 4. Okay, now if you are going to find out the value of the zero of the polynomial 2x plus 4, so px is equal to 2x plus 4. Okay, now we are going to put how you can find out the zero of the polynomial by equating it to 0. Okay, so we are going to put, I'm sorry, we are going to put this as equal to 0. Okay, so what we will get, 2x plus 4 is equal to 0. X is equal to minus 4 by 2, which will give you minus 2. Okay, so minus 2 is the zero of the given polynomial. Okay, understood? Okay, now let's see the third type of question. If x is equal to 3 by 2 is the zero of the polynomial, given polynomial. If x by 2 is the zero of the polynomial, find the value of k. Okay, so if this number is the zero of the polynomial, then you have to find out the value of k. Now we are going to write the expression px is equal to 2x square plus kx minus 12. Okay, we are going to write this here, and this we are going to equate it to 0. Okay, because this we are treating as at the zero of the polynomial. Okay, so it will be okay, it will be 9 by 2 plus 3 by 2k minus 12. So we are going to take the LCM here. 9 plus 3k. Okay, so what value you will be getting after solving this? You will be getting 3k is equal to 15. Okay, so you'll get the value of 5. Okay, so that is your value, where that is the value of k. Okay, that at if 3 by 2 is the zero of the polynomial of the given polynomial 2x square plus kx minus 12, then the value of k will be 5. Okay, so I think you have understood the type of questions that you will be getting in this section. Okay, and how to find out the zero of the polynomial. Okay, let's see one more question that verify whether you have to, I'm writing the question here. Minus 2 and 3 are zeros of the polynomial x square minus x minus. Now, if you need to check that this minus 2 or 3 are the zeros of the polynomial or not, how you are going to check? You are going to put p minus 2, and if p minus 2 will give you whole equation will become 0, then it will be 0 of the polynomial. Okay, minus 6. Okay, now you can see here, now the expression will become here. Now here it is not equal to 0. Okay, here the value is not equal to 0. You are getting minus 4, which is not equal to 0. Therefore 2 is minus 2 is not the 0 of the given polynomial. Similarly, we'll check for 3, and when we'll check for 3, you'll get that the 3 is the 0 of the polynomial. Okay, you can see here 9 minus 9. So therefore 3 is zero of polynomial. Okay. Now, I think it's very clear in your mind that how we can find out the zero of the polynomial, and all the three types of questions we have covered up here. Okay. Now, in the next video, we'll be discussing about the remainder theorem. Okay, that is another important topic of the polynomial chapter. Okay, and you generally get the questions from here. Okay, so for till then, bye bye, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.